Alright, so the Tillamook Adventist Hospital. Because somebody called with me, somebody who's not me. She was able to get through to the wrong person again. It's always the wrong person, isn't it? It's always somebody else's job, isn't it? Well, by now there's enough people that know about the assault there on the 28th of last month. Was it the 28th of last month? I'm pretty sure. 28th of January, my bad. It's the beginning of a new month now. We're only a week into it, so not quite 2 full months, but it's a different month as far as numerically goes. It's the 3rd month of the year. Obviously, with an advocate helping to explain these things, and an advocate who was willing to look at evidence and listen to it, makes a lot of difference. So by now, I'm sure one of those people in HR or one of those other departments has taken a look at the videos. Yes, they have video recording in those places. By now, somebody has looked at those cameras and realized that the assault did take place. I wonder, did they turn it in within the 24 hours that they have as a hospital to do such a thing? By law, that's what they're supposed to do. Now, they don't want the scandal, but between the scandal of covering up the crime and the scandal of the crime itself, well, you can save yourself the scandal of covering up the crime by not getting busted covering up the crime, by not covering up the crime. Pretty simple. Simple English. Anyway, I checked my card. I have about $200 more than I thought I would have at this point in the month. And that's only because somebody else helped me out by paying for some of the stuff that I need. Now, obviously, I understand some of y'all want to help people, but you don't want to give them money. That's fine. What I needed wasn't money anyway. I needed to make sure my vehicle was legal, and now it is. Needed to make sure I had gas, and now I do. Needed to make sure I had a local ID, and now I do. I needed to make sure that I had my food, and that I do have as well. So I guess I'd go in and pick myself out something to grub. I got a bunch of food and supplies in the back in case of emergencies. Mostly dry good type of stuff. Stuff that, well, it's okay for camping. But I'm gonna hankering for getting me some of them there saltines. Hello. I like saltines. I don't have any teeth, and as long as I don't get the really super extra crappy ones that are too crunchy, they basically fall apart. I can gum them to death. I have no teeth. I've in here who've been predatory towards me. I've also been told people who've seen Mr. Farnsworth here. There really isn't a place in town that I can go to where somebody who's been predatory with me doesn't go. That's why I don't go to the churches. Better get a shopping cart. I probably won't need a shopping cart, but it actually takes a lot off on my back and my shoulder. That's not working. That's not working. I got one. Anyway, I do need to go to a hospital about my foot, possibly. At a hospital, that's not appropriate behavior, and sometimes that retarded drug addict is actually an autistic person with an IQ of 172 who's recording it. Nice job. Your assumptions about your assumptions are retarded. Kind of like assuming that a person with cerebral palsy is retarded. Cerebral palsy don't make you retarded. Neuromuscular disorder. Your brain, the rest of your body. It doesn't mean your brain isn't working necessarily. It certainly doesn't mean that you can't think.
I aim over here. Maybe it's in the corner. Maybe put it. You should try it. Maybe right here. Right here. Oh, don't mind her. I don't think they have a scanner down there.
Sorry, they give you a female voice. I'm sorry, they're trying to give you gender identity.
You were so adamant that it was over there. Like you were like, I know it's here. You got here with.
Oh, still on tape. I don't mind. With all else fails, I can use it. That didn't work.
All right. They printed out and they printed it out as really big fonts, so it's spread out over the page.
I don't know if your machine here is trying to discriminate against me.
No, sir, it's not discriminating.
But I tried putting my 10 cents
No,
in
don't.
there like 20 times already.
Don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
not 20, like 3 or 4.
Key in 220.
It's not discriminating because you did put one in there. That's why it did that.
Please wait. Help
And
is
then
on
I
the way.
just reverse it and fix it
And
for
your
you.
savings is
Thanks,
11.
ma'am.
You betcha.
Please wait. System processing. Please remember to take your receipt.
You're welcome.
Well, if you have your truck card, please scan it now. Scan
Un
item
momento,
1
por
card,
favor.
placing them in the bagging area.
All right. 141. Idaho bill would repeal law banning private militias. Good. Very good. 17-year-old arrested for home invasion that left 3 dead. And the news that they send on my news feed. The only reason I have it is because sometimes it tells me about missing people. That's something that should be important to all of us. Helping to find missing people. But you don't care until it happens to someone in your family, do you? The first person in my life that disappeared, that I actually went out looking for, was my little sister in 2012. Drove from Boulder, Colorado to Chapel, Nebraska, and Sidney, Nebraska, and a few other places, trying to find my sister and get her somewhere safe. I tried being diplomatic, it didn't work.